Chapter 77. After lunch, Trump, Alex's father-in-law, was already dressed up neatly and urging Alex, "Hey, hurry up and get ready, we're going to drive in our new car and go to Old Street. A shop there has imported a Tang Dynasty kiln vase and I want to check it out." Alex persuaded, "Dad, you're starting with the antique thing again? We don't have much money and it's a lavish hobby to have right now." Trump didn't have money-earning skills, but he dreamed a lot about get-rich-quick schemes. He loved hanging out at KLD Street for the hope of getting a rare piece of antiquity at a low price, but in the past few years, the experiences he gained were nothing but scams and deceit. He had stopped for a while, but now, not only did he pick up the hobby again, but he also started to get itchy hands again. Trump was annoyed by Alex's goodwill remark. He snorted in disdain and said, "Stop your nonsense, just drive me there now." Alex was helpless. He could not disobey his father-in-law, so he could only succumb to his request and drive the old man to Antique Street. Orris Hill was a famous historical city. Old Street, which was located outside the tourist attraction spot, was well known to the local and international antique dealers and shoppers. Due to its popularity, the local tourism department invested a lot of money to revamp the Old Street and turned it into another tourist attraction. When arriving at Old Street, Trump went up to the door of an antique shop and told the receptionist by the door that he had an appointment. The receptionist nodded and invited them to the VIP room at the back. Alex was already stepping his feet out when Trump turned around and said, "I think you'd better stay here, you don't know about these things anyway. Just wait for me by the door of the VIP room." Alex nodded. "Okay, Dad." Putting his hands behind his back, Trump entered the VIP room while Alex sat in the rest area. A few minutes later, there was suddenly a sharp sound coming from the VIP room. Immediately afterward, Trump ran out of the room in a panic. He was muttering, "Oh my God, I'm screwed." Alex marched forward and looked behind Trump. He saw a tall and thin ceramic vase on the floor, broken into two parts, and many small ceramic fragments all over the floor. Judging from the size of the fragments, he could see that the broken vase was a Yuhuchan vase from the Tang Dynasty. When he grew up in the Anderson family, he was quite knowledgeable about antiques and the likes due to the constant influence and education. At a glance, he could tell that the vase was genuine and it could make up to several million in the market value. It looked like his father-in-law was in big trouble this time. In the VIP room, a middle-aged man said with a gloomy face, "Mr. Richard, we bought our Yuhuchan vase at $7 million. Since you broke it, you must compensate for it." The man was Tom Pitt, the manager of pawn store. Trump pulled Alex to stand in front of him and said in a shaky voice, "This is my son-in-law, do you know how rich he is? 7 million? He can even pay you 70 million. You guys go through the compensation thing with him. I have something to attend to, I have to go now, goodbye." Trump shoved Alex into the room and ran away quickly. Alex was in an astonishing daze. This father-in-law of his had the nerve to make him a scapegoat. Raymond looked at Alex coldly and asked, "Sir, the bill is a total of 7.38 million. Would you like to pay by card or bank transfer?" Alex spread his hands indifferently. "I don't have any money." It wasn't that he couldn't afford to pay for it, but he wanted to teach his father-in-law a lesson so that he would stop asking him to come to Old Street in the future. "No money?" Tom gritted his teeth indignantly. "You smashed our shop stuff and all you have to say to avoid trouble is 'I don't have any money'?" Alex shrugged. "I don't intend to avoid it, but honestly, I don't have money with me."